恋する犬で子犬パップス。 恋する犬で恋のパップス。好きだよ。来てくれたの？恋する犬で恋のパップス。ワンワンコパップスです。いらっしゃい。Hello, hello, and welcome in everybody. Happy, Monday, Tuesday. Wain wain. Hello, hello. Wain wain. Hello, hello. I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day today. Wain wain. はい。Let's start off with our usual. Hi XOXO, hi Gerald, hi Jake, hi Wolfman, hi Curly, and welcome in. こんばんは、なのです。And thank you so much for the 10 stream streak. あわいわ、ありがとうございます。Thank you, あわいわい、I love yous. ちょっと待ってね。YouTube の方、hi to Jake, hi Ball, hi Vidal, hi Curly, and ブリーズさんもこんばんはです。いらっしゃい。hi。こんばんはです。いらっしゃい。Love you too. 嬉しいよ。はい。Make sure you guys go check out Weeble if you have not yet. My lovely friend. I really need to make that automatic so it just automatically shouts you out. I really need to get that. But I hope you all are having a wonderful day today. Good news. I have a little bit of good news, guys. I'm not burning in my house today. 今日はね、昨日ほど暑くはないです。It's not as hot. It's about 5 degrees cooler today, thankfully. And that makes a huge difference here in Hawaii. And it wasn't raining, so not as much humidity, thankfully. このさ、1週間がさ、 めっちゃ暑かった。燃えるような暑さ。家の中が。Burning your house? No, no, no. Inside of my house was like hot. It was really hot. It felt like I was burning inside of my house. Not burning my house, but me burning in my house. But hi, hi to Choken. Hi, hi, Lumi. Welcome in. こんばんは。Nana ですよ。いらっしゃい。こんばんは。Pups is cool? No, no, no. I'm in a cool room. I still have my fan running. It's still hot, but it's like not as bad at all. It's very, very nice. I'm very happy of the temperature today. It's very, very satisfying. はい、めちゃくちゃ嬉しい。今日はね、まだマシな感じですね。うん。そうそうそうそう。めっちゃ嬉しいよ。Cooked pupper? Yes, I was cooked. This afternoon was pretty hot, but by the time I got home, it was pretty chill. It was nice. So hopefully it stays that way, and hopefully it stays that way tomorrow, so I could stay asleep and not wake up having to change my ice pillow. Hi. New song on YouTube? No, not new song yet. Not new song. It is still the same song. I am currently sending it in for a MV creation though, so you guys have to wait a little longer for that. Hopefully it comes out really, really soon. But I will get that ready as soon as I can. So. ね。Killian! Why? Hi, Killian! Sometimes in Australia it cools down drastically once the sun goes down. I hope it's like that here too. Or I wish it is. Not even hope. I wish it is. It never is, but I wish it does as well. ね。こっちマジで暑いから。I mean, Awiwa's new song? Awiwa posted a new cover. I knew she was gonna post a new cover. I didn't know when though. ちょっと待ってくださいね。ちょっと待って。I'm gonna have it open so I can look at. Hold on. ちょっと待ってね。Where is Awiwa? ちょっと待ってね。Now, it's faster if I just type in her year. Arira Akai. Okay, I shall listen to this later. Shorto ka. Okay, it's okay. I will listen to this later. This will be for 後での楽しみにしときます。Shirt cover though, you should watch Christian Pops. I would be, but I was at work. I would have, but I was at work. Yeah, I was at work, unfortunately. But yeah. But yes, today we will be doing some Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. And we're gonna try to continue off from where we were last time. I believe we're on the last section of it now. Where we're trying to get Maya to come back with us. That's the goal. We want Maya back. We love Maya. I love Maya. I sometimes get annoyed by Maya, but she's trying her best. She's trying her best. So we're trying to get her back as much as we can. Nah, that's the goal. I'm gonna try to do some voice acting in here, but I cannot guarantee anything good. I am like slightly losing my voice. It's not as bad as you'd think, but I am slightly losing my voice. So, yes. Have I mentioned I like the hat? Yeah, it's a fluffy hat. ちょっと待って。ほら。Look. ほら。It's fluffy. It's a poofy, fluffy hat. You love the Phoenix Wright series? Yeah, I plan to play all of them. I'm just really slow at it because I keep losing my voice. Or I'm sick and my nose is stuffy right now. I had to you guys know how I said my I can smell things, I can breathe. Well, that medicine stopped working. So yeah, I've been off the medications for a little bit now, and now my nose is really stuffed the entire time. It was supposed to help me with my throat clearage, like clearing my throat a bit more, and it didn't do that. So it only cleared like my nose. That was it, and it did not help out with my throat issue. So So now my nose is always stuffed again. Yeah, it's a sinus problem that I have, but we're trying to find something to fix it. But yes, yeah, but yeah, look, we have Manju. Manju's here. ね、Manju. 挨拶しないといけないよ。You have to say hi. こんにちは、皆様。Manju です。もう私は出たくないので、離れます。Okay, she says she's going to stay away from the screen a little bit. But she said hi. Hi. Are not eyes of mercy? She. Oh yeah, no, she don't have mercy with her. Not a single bit. Your canine, how are you supposed to do your canine job? It does the ability smell. That's why I am a puppy. I'm a puppy that has bad nose, but good hearing, but the weak ears, infections all the time. Which is quite accurate, I think. Eyesight's really, really good though. I have 20/20 vision, and what else? I need to stop bragging about my vision. Everyone gets mad when I say that. Alright. Good night, Tila. Yasumi nasai. Good night. My two nose sprays I rotate between. I get blocked sinuses. Using one all the time is really bad. Yeah, I have allergy issues. And I work with animals, and so I get allergies, and then also pollen, which Hawaii is just full of pollen everywhere. And so my nose is always stuffed, and then I guess I got some kind of like sinus infection, and it's been there ever since. It's permanent. So, yeah, so you might hear me like clear my throat, say I have a stuffed nose really often. It's because I really do. And it's just not something that can really be fixed without some kind of medication that might fix it. So yeah, that's the reason for that. Which is why, again, I got the medication. That didn't work, unfortunately. It worked for the first few, only for my nose. Didn't work for my throat though. But yeah, sorry if I sound gross sometimes. I'm so sorry if I sound disgusting. But I'm gonna try to sound as normal as possible. But I do apologize once again if I sound kind of disgusting. Yes. Yeah, Manju, you wanna say anything? Okay, she doesn't want to say anything. Okay, anyway. Hi. But we are going to play Ace Attorney. We're gonna try to voice act. I don't know how well I'm gonna be able to do them today, but I'll see what I can do. But I try to like whenever I clear my throat or like need to do something, like I always mute my mic, like blow my nose or something. Like I always mute my mic, so I don't think you guys have to worry about it too much. Maybe clear my throat you might have to hear sometimes because that happens kind of unconsciously, but otherwise I should be able to mute my mic. So yeah, don't worry about it too much. Hi. This. She's shy like her mom? Yes. はい。では今日はですね、Ace Attorney をやっていきたいと思います。We are going to do Ace Attorney. Are you guys ready? 準備は OK ですか？準備 OK？ 準備 OK？ いいでしょうか？はい。では移動したいと思います。Let me like close up a little. Okay. This should be close enough. Okay. Disgustingly cute. No. I'm just disgustingly sick. But it should be fine. I'll survive. You guys will survive. We'll all survive together. Yeah, surely that. Yeah. You can only hope, right? Hi. ではやりたいと思います。Also, one more thing. My voices. For each character I have, they might sound different each and every time. Once again, it just depends on my health at the time. Also, I don't look back at my VODs to hear what I sound like. So if I listen back, I could probably do the same voice, but I don't do that. So you may hear a couple different voices for one character. Just heads up. はい。では、やっていきたいと思います。February 23rd, 11:56 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Oh, right. We're in the middle of a court thingy with Emma, the younger sister of, what was her name? What was the sister's name? She was like an attorney or something. Her final job, yeah. And I remember, I just know what not the defendant, the witness? Is she the witness? Yeah, Angel, the witness Angel. I don't like that lady at all. She kind of an a-hole. Otherwise, yeah. Anyway, Emma.
Mr. Wright?
Huh? What?
Are trials always like this with you? Like, you're swimming up from the bottom of a lake about to reach the surface, but no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there.
Pretty much. Except today we're swimming at quicksand. So what happened to your sister anyway?
Apparently she got called off to the judge's chambers.
Probably something to do with that piece of cloth.
So, this is where we turn this trial around, right? Our only weapon, a tiny, insignificant piece of cloth.
I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant, to tell the truth. Oh my god, I cannot speak for the life of me. Oh, the partner? Oh, is this Lola? Oh no, it's the freaking dude. Oh, I thought it was Lola. I was like, is she back again? They say you show a red cloth to a bull, it'll fire up its temper. That's what they told me when I was a youngin', at least.
Officer Marshall!
Thought I'd come take a look-see at how the trial's going. Looks like I'm late. They've got the home range locked down tighter than a fort in enemy territory. That hard to slip out, huh? What is going on over there anyway? All of the police I've seen these last 2 days have been really on edge. Don't you think you got your plate without worrying about other people You should be worrying about the chief prosecutor's taste in mufflers, for example.
Officer Marshall? The whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with scarves. But she wasn't even wearing a scarf. Wow! Aqua! Hello! ちょっと待ってくださいね。ちょっと待ってね。Let me go ahead and give you a shout out. How was your stream? Thank you so much for the raid. ちょっと待ってください。ほい。こんばんはです。Welcome in everybody from the raid. Hello. Let me quickly introduce myself before, yes. But hello, my name is Puppwasu. Please call me Pups, Puppers, or Puppies. I am a figure skating German Shepherd puppy VTuber who loves to figure skate. I already said that. I am a variety streamer. I like to stream a variety of games. I like to draw art, do animations, live 2D, voice act, and I also love to sing. If you guys are interested, please be sure to go check out my YouTube channel. I have a bunch of covers on there if you guys are interested. I am also bilingual. I do speak both English and Japanese fluently, so please feel free to speak me in either languages. よろしくお願いいたします。はい、こんばんはです。How was your raid to Agua? I love this game. Me too. I'm on the last episode or last chapter, I guess, for Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, specifically this one. I have all of the games, but I haven't played any of the other ones. This is the first one I'm playing, and everyone's like, "Why'd you start with this one?" I'm like, "Cause it's the one that's well known." Triology is also well known too, but yeah. So. And I am multi-streaming. So if you see something. Or if you hear me responding to something that you don't see in chat, it's probably because I'm responding to the ones on my YouTube chat as well. But yeah, so just a heads up with that as well. Wait, Agua, did you play the entire series? Did you do the entire series? ちょっと待ってね。I did all Ace Attorney games. Oh my god. Wait, which one was your favorite? I'm kind of curious. I know a lot of people like this one specifically, though. including the crossover with Leighton. Wait, there's a crossover? Who's Leighton? Who's Leighton? Leighton って誰ですかね? The cowboy voice? Yeah, you like the cowboy voice? I'll try my best. I'm trying my best. Lower voice are a little bit harder, but I try my best. I can do like the One-san voice pretty naturally, but like guy voices I struggle with. 結構難しいと思います. The Great Ace Attorney 1 and 2, I really... Wait. Great Ace Attorney, hold on, let me look at this. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Where's the other Ace Attorneys? Ace. And... I know I have all of them. I don't know... Oh, there it is. Actually, maybe I don't have all of them. I thought I did. Because I thought I bought them in a bundle. Okay. I do have the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. I have Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. And then... I thought I had a different one. I guess not. I'm still going to get all of them anyway, though. So don't even worry about that. Puzzle Dude with the Child. Professor Layton is a puzzle series. There's a crossover 3DS game called Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. Puzzle, like you have to solve puzzles in order to move on with the series? Or within the series? Is that what that means?
赤サタナさん、こんにちは。こんばんはです。仕事中に失礼します。はい、こんばんはです。いらっしゃい。今日はね、フェニックスライト、日本の名前ちょっとわかんないんですけれども、ゲームやっております。一応ね、ちょっと頑張って声優みたいなことをしてます。はい。わあ、イジク、Thank you so much for gifting Aqua 81 サビありがとうございます。Thank you. ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。へえ。Wait, that one sounds really fun. Is it on the 3DS though? Is it only on the 3DS? Or do they have it on the computer too? I don't have a 3DS. Back in the day, I bought a DSi XL. Because I thought the bigger DS would be cooler, you know? Crossovers 3DS only, sad. Maybe I can buy like a used 3DS or something. I don't know. なるほどね. That sounds fun. Oh my gosh. Hi, Emmer. Welcome in. こんばんはです。Bye bye. He's like a squarehead with a rectangular top hat and a small kid who's all blue. I've never heard of that though. I'm actually gonna search this up. Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. Oh no, I've seen this. I've seen the character before. I have seen the character before. なんか見たことありますわ、これ。But I haven't seen the top hat. I've seen the kid next to him somewhere. Not the actual top hat guy. I don't know. Maybe it was just something like that character was just there for or something. ね。こんばんは、パプス。元気だよ。ありがとう。めっちゃ元気ですよ。I will lurk while I get ready for bed. Have a good time with Ace Attorney. Thank you so much, Agua. I really appreciate it. Please get some good rest, okay? It is a Monday, so I'm sure you're very tired. いっぱい休んでください。はい、ありがとうございます。ちょっと待ってね。おいしょ。When Layton was called, I have no clue. Baseball mode? No, this is not a baseball hat. This is a normal hat. It's just a fashion hat. Fashion hat? Does that even make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. 名前は逆転裁判。あ、なんかそんな感じでしたね。なんかね、誰か来たんですよ。なんか同じような名前言ってきた気がする。Puppy hat. Yeah, it's a puppy hat. Yeah, pupper cap. Exactly. Even if I take it off, still a pupper. On, still a pupper. On or off, still a pupper. はい。It's a hat. Hi, I have like an actual hat like this in real life that I bought in Japan when I was in Shibuya. Yeah, I think it was in Shibuya, not Harajuku. I think it was Shibuya. And it's a very cute hat. It's like shaped like a detective's hat, if that makes sense. But like it looks really fashionable. It's very cute. I really like it. But then I had to make it fluffy and add a bow with like a bone on it. It's very cute. Hi, Jackie! Welcome in. Thank you so much for the 60 stream streak. ありがとうございます. Thank you so much. ありがとうございます. Okay. Where were we? And hi, Donald. Welcome in. こんばんはです。いらっしゃい. I was cool for size, but I lost the Game Boy compatibility. I know. ふわふわ、そう、ふわふわ、very ふわふわだよ。そう。ね。Okay, I gotta channel my inner cowboy. You don't say. Now don't, oh god, I struggle reading things that are not like English. English is cowboy English. Oh god. Yeehaw! Now don't that just beat all? I've seen the red breeze blow at her slender neck many a time. I saw it that day too. She was wearing a red muffler. Wait, that means he saw her though. He said he didn't see her, right? Cause he... Wait, what? I'm so confused. What? At the awards ceremony that afternoon, Edgeworth seen it too, I'd reckon. Oh, I see, never mind. What does that mean? He was nervous? Oh, yeah. 'Cause in this photograph, she doesn't have it there. Oh, wait, literally Phoenix says the same thing. In the photograph taken at the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf. Yeah, she wasn't wearing a scarf. It's a big knife, uh-huh. So, Miss Star wasn't mistaken. Well, it's about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns, and sometimes you gotta let the bull go where it will. Time will tell. I have a bad feeling about this. So, what are we swimming in now, Mr. Wright? If it's steak sauce, I can hook you up with some fine ribs. Ooh-hee. Oh god. I can't sound normal. February 23, 12:32 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 9. Alright. Does he have a red scarf? I don't think it's his, because hers is actually missing. So either she put it down and someone took it, or maybe she actually put it in there without knowing that it was gonna be a death or a murder scene. I don't know. At least that's what I think. Did he take? He might have. Honestly, he might have. Yeah, potentially. You guys ready for the judge voice? I know you guys like my judge voice. I don't know if I can reach it today though. I'll try. I'd like to resume. What's up? The judge keeps looking over at the prosecution. Oh. Is something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Your face is blue, your lips are purple, you're sweating bullets. That furrowed brow? Those grinding teeth? Those watery eyes? What's more, your eyes are unfocused, you're doubling over, you're bent, your back is bent. Oh my god. It can't be. This can't happen. I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth. Well then, I believe it is time we continued on with this trial. During our recess, I had requested that the prosecution conduct an investigation. This is unacceptable. It seemed the prosecutor is quite beside himself. Oh, who's talking? Better not be the angel person. Excuse me? Knock knock. Who's there? Oh, it's a dude. Okay. Sorry, let me make his voice deeper. Okay. What's with this guy? A strange, stuffy aura seems to be filling the room. He's probably the freaking killer.
He's probably the freaking killer.
Hi, hi, Miwu. Welcome in. こんばんはです。いらっしゃい. Valorant voice is crazy. Hi. Hey, the temperature rose 5.7 degrees when that man came in. Who on earth is he? I want to give him like a manly voice, you know? A manly voice.
Ah, it's you.
He hasn't said a single word ever since the knock knock. Sure. Oh, now you talk. Okay.
Oh, hee hee. Sorry I'm late, Uji. The roads were packed. It's just me. Long time no see, Uji. Or is it Uji? Uji? I think it's Uji. Uji. How you been? Swim much these days?
Cause Judge Uji. Okay, it makes a bit more sense now. Okay.
Ah, hello. No, I've just been so busy.
Busy. Oh my gosh, Smizzy. Uji. My boy. You have to make time to relax.
Yes, indeed.
Uji seems to be his nickname for the judge. I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid. Sorry, but who are you?
Aha, so you're a righto. Attorney, I've heard good things about you, son.
Who the frick are you? Hi, woo, welcome in. Come on, Wendy. So he's probably the freaking killer, though. Yeah.
Vibes are whack, Your Honor. Oh my gosh. Sure. I don't know. I feel like he's just... I just feel like he's a killer because he's just some random dude that popped in. Therefore, I feel like he's the killer. It's either him or the freaking lady. The lady's a freaking murderer. I don't know. Murder of my soul. That's for sure. Can we get the lady arrested? I don't like her. She irritates me every time.
Hi. I'm happy you didn't give a deep voice for the judge. I feel like he gives off like higher pitched voice like vibes. I don't know. Maybe just me.
Thanks. So sorry about our little worthy giving you all that trouble, eh? You know, we should all go swimming together someday. Or sometime, jolly.
Little worthy?
Mr. Wright, you don't know the district chief of police?
Oh, he's a chief of police. Oh, I see. Chief of police?
Oh.
He's the top-ranking police officer in the entire district.
Oh, okay. You can talk. Okay, thank you. Name's Gant. Damon Gant. Pleased to meet you, everyone.
Why does he pause so much? Hi, team. Welcome in. But just because he's a chief of police does not give him the pass. Okay, I'm just saying. Yeah, he just stares at our soul. Oh my god.
So, to what do we owe this honor today? It's been over 2 years since you last came to this courtroom, hasn't it?
Well, it's worthy here. Look at that poor fellow. I just thought I'd help out by bringing this.
Hey, that's my sister's muffler. So Miss Star wasn't just saying things. When the crime occurred, Miss Sky really was wearing that muffler. Oh no. But to think that it was stuffed into the exhaust pipe. On Little Worthy's car, no less. Okay. You can talk, okay?
It's really quite embarrassing even for us.
Well, what's this?
It's what you call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing, this.
Ah.
Iggyari.
Chief, what kind of outfit are you running?
Mr. Edgeworth.
How could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? If your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job?
No. Wait a minute, Worthy.
All my guys are gonna sound the same, by the way, other than the judge, because I can't read deep voices. I'm telling you to wait, or did you not hear me? Have a look at this document where it says person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking that signature, is there? Miles Edgeworth. That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had your head in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel. But you're the person in charge. I'll expect a written apology. Bro, he's probably trying to pin the blame on him. What are you serious? Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made.
This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words.
Yeah, no, me too.
This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth. Gah! The court accepts this new evidence, but I'd like to ask the defense a favor first.
Yes?
Just to be sure, I'd like to take a look at this. I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife.
The blade, Your Honor? Well, I don't see why not.
Could you open it up for me, I wonder?
Yes. Well, I think all you have to do is push that switch and...
If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore.
Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I wouldn't be able to point it at people anymore. Oh my god.
Come on! Just hurry up and open it.
Okay. Oh, so it forces me to do this. I see. Oh. That's weird. That's a knife that has blood on it.
Wah! Don't scare me like that.
I'm the one who's scared.
Look at this knife blade. The tip is broken off.
And this dark red stain. Blood? Yeah, that's pretty suspicious. Yeah. Small tag SL92. I'm gonna assume that this is what the police put on here as like a report thing, because he's the chief, right? So he brought in as evidence. That's what I think that is.
Big boy, thank you so much for the follow. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. どうもありがとうございます。
This is not excused actions of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself.
I'm terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us? About the split between the prosecutors and the police and this knife?
Sure thing. Not a problem. Not even a little one, really. Uh-huh. Okay. Department in disorder. Oh, he's freaking gonna lie. If we're gonna have to press on things, that means he's gonna have a lie in there. This knife is special, but I can't see how here. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed at the police department. See, what a mess. The time of the crime, 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. Uh-huh.
There was a murder at the police department? A detective?
And that's hush-hush information, Uji. We haven't exactly announced it yet.
意義あり。
そうだよ、意義ありですよ。私も。Wait a second. You said 5:15? That's the exact time Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Did he do a double murder?
Order!
Anyway, we at the department were all flustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay?
I think we understand the police department situation. Well, Mr. Roy?
2 detectives killed at the same time in 2 different places. The chances of this are really slim, scientifically speaking, of course. I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness.
Very well. However, keep your questions focused on the case at hand.
Okay.
This knife is special, but I can't see how. Here, I still have to press everything though.
Excuse me, special?
Hard to come by this particular knife anywhere else.
Might that special thing be this little tag?
Oh, sorry, Rado, but I can't say that now, not that. We've established that the knife at Goodman's chest was this knife. Now, why was there another knife at the scene of the crime?
That's quite a mystery.
And like a mystery, it's wrapped in something, a muffler. Wait, she's in 2 different places now. So at the exact same time, there's that knife in a muffler with another detective's body, while there's Detective Goodman, who was outside by the freaking parking lot, and the angel person said that they saw her killing Goodman. That already doesn't make sense. Okay, let's press everything.
This knife was found on the scene of our crime. I think that makes it connected to the case, don't you?
See, there's a lot of things that go on at the department I can't explain. It's delicate, okay? Sorry, Rado.
Maybe there's something about the knife that will give us a clue? Let's examine that knife while we can, Rado. Evidence that links this knife to the Detective Goodman. I think perhaps the pieces are falling into place. I should try presenting the piece of evidence that had me stumped all this time.
So, how are things down at the department?
Okay. Something happened at the police department too, huh?
You got a good look in your eyes there, Rado, my boy. Sharp hungry. So something did happen. And why wasn't I informed? Why weren't you informed? Well, why didn't you ask?
What the frick, man? He's an a-hole.
No matter, I understand. You were busy with Lana's case and all.
Well, what happened? What happened at the police department that day? Okay, we're gonna press everything and see how this goes. On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department?
That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, Uji?
I'm at a loss for words.
And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect?
Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact.
Just arrested? That was quick.
But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, Rado.
I suppose I could help if you could help me giving me data on your case.
Oh, good one. This kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only.
Where was this victim found? We already had. How was the victim killed when the victim... Okay. Well, I mean, in the police department, right? How the victim was killed. I mean, there's a knife. When the victim died, it was at the same time as Goodman, right? Or am I going crazy? Like, am I just crazy? Is that not the answers here?
I don't know what the answers are here.
I'm trying to figure out in my head, what do I want to know more of? Because I'm not sure if they're going to answer more of it.
Is that just me? Like, I don't know if they're gonna... Because, again, we already have... Because we... Go with your gut. Because we have the exact time. But I kind of want to know two things, right? I do want to know how the victim was killed and where the victim was found. Where in the police department was he killed? And, like, was it actually the knife that was, like, used? Or was it something else? You know what I mean? Like, you could never really tell, to be honest. So that's kind of why I'm kind of like, So I'm trying to think, but like I'm so lost. I'm so lost. Why do you kana kore doshiyo? I have maybe coin flip. But if he just tells me, like, for exact... hold on. My mother is on her way home. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me just quickly respond to this. Sorry, guys. Mother pups is very important. Let me... Oh, why is my phone so slow today? Why are you so slow? She's on her way home. Chris, thank you so much for the follow. ありがとうございます。Follow ありがとうございますよ。Okay, my phone is like lagging so bad. I'm trying to respond to her, but oh, there we go. It's finally loading. Why are you so slow today? Come on. Come on. You're gonna send? You're gonna send? Why is it taking so long? Mataku mo desu. Alright. Okay. Oh yeah, I responded to her. To her chat says hi and we thank her for giving us such a great Thank you. I appreciate it, Dayon. Let me put my phone back. Okay, there we go. Alright. So I think I'm going to choose. Okay, so I'm gonna assume that the knife was the murder weapon, right? We already know the time. I don't think we need to know when at all. So that's out of the question. Second one, I think it's just a knife. And I think you're just going to say, well, it's a knife that I gave you. And that's going to be a stupid thing. So I kind of want to know exactly where the victim was found. But I know he was murdered in the police station. Okay. So tell me, where was the victim found? Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found. But I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police. Oh, that's more information. Okay. So it was in the police department in the evidence room. Okay. But why was he in the evidence room? The evidence room? You wouldn't know about the evidence room, would you, Righto? I can't say I've heard of it. I guess I should ask again once I learn a bit more about this evidence room. There's something stranger about this than the place where the body was found. Okay, I'm gonna press that too. Okay. Okay, we're pressing everything. 5:15, but that's when Detective Goodman was killed in the prosecutor's office. What? Funny, isn't it? A murder at the prosecutor's place and murder at our place at the very same time. What are the chances? Maybe he's not the murderer. Coincidence?
This is just my gut feeling, but I'd say there's a 0.001% chance of that happening.
Chief Gant, please tell us more about the incident. Okay. How can you say there's no connection?
How? Because I'm the chief of police. I can't say anything I please, Righto. You understand?
Try to understand, Righto.
Oh, now he's calling me Righto too. Oh my god. Well, if you can prove there is a connection, more power to you. Maybe there's something that ties the two murders together. Whatever it is, I'd better find it and get to the bottom of this. 2 detectives were killed at 5:15 at one at the prosecutor's office and one at the police department. That can't be a coincidence.
And that knife. What was it doing there?
Did they try to stab each other and one of them was going to the evidence room? No, but that's not the same place, right? Prosecutor's office. That's not the same place. That can't be true. I better check this knife out. Oh, God. It's the same murder and he's just lying. I mean, it's possible. It's definitely possible. Nah. Okay. Okay, so earlier when I pressed on this, they said I need to present something, right? But this is what I assume this small tag I assume is something to do with, again, the police. And now that they mentioned it's from the evidence room, it might be some kind of evidence that was used. I don't know if it was broken prior to this, but it's possible. I'm really scared to press. I'm so scared to present this, but I think it's right.
Iggy. No,
It's wrong. Sad.
One.
Your Honor,
The statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory.
really?
Objection overruled. Ah, frick. Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright.
Ow, frick. Oops, that didn't go so well. I'm pretty sure this is the one I need to present something. This is not the one. It's okay. I will try to do my best to. Gabarimasu. I don't want to have to come all the way back here. Goodman and Lana Sky. But this isn't something. This is just Edgeworth's knife.
Hi, Toto. Welcome in. Konbanwa. Hello. How are you doing? How are you?
Do I have to present? What is this? 6, 7. Wait.
Excuse me. Hi. I love this game. Me too. It's a fun game. One. I'm glad to see that you also enjoy. I really like this one too. Why she thank yous? はい。
Goldman 12 2 6 7S. No, I don't think that has to do with that though. But what is this? I don't know what this is. It has to be something with Goodman, right? So the only options I have here is either his ID card, his note. Whose phone is this? No. So we have only the 3 options for me is either this one, or his ID. This one says Goodman on it.
助かるじゃない No, no.
Okay, let's go in order. We're gonna start from that side. We're gonna go this way. And if it's something correct, then well, I'm glad. But it has to be a connection from the knife and Goodman. But I don't know what this means. I have 0 clue what this means. This might be just a date. But this... Because the other thing is like... Oh, no, I figured it out. It's because I'm reading this upside down. It's supposed to say SL. SL9. Aha, I found it. It's this one. I see it.
How are you doing, no Toto? Welcome, and no task cards dayon. Thank you for the blushy, though. Thank you, Bian. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Wait, yeah, okay, it is this one. Okay, cool. Wait a second. Oh, at last, an honest to goodness objection. This knife. This has something to do with Detective Goodman.
What do you mean?
Aha. An honest to goodness. What do you mean from G? This is great. Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL92. I didn't think of the note being backward. Okay, that's cool. Or more so upside down, and if anything.
And this is important. Why?
Over here, we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim. Yes, we do.
What's this? 6 minus 7S 12 2.
Yeah, that's exactly what I read it as too. Don't you worry. Your Honor, it's upside down.
Upside?
The printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. But when you turn it around, what do you get? 221 SL9.
There we go. Ha.
Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down.
SL9? That's the same thing that is written on the nice tag.
Yes, it sure is. It sure is.
Order! Well, Chief?
Well. I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, righto. Oh, so he knew. So he already knew. Okay. I win? What game is this guy playing? Yeah, what is he playing? Okay, so the knife was... Okay. Was stolen. Okay, we've established that. We've established that. Now what the frick do I do now? Okay.
Are you doing Avengers? No, yes, I sure am.
Okay, hold on. Okay. 5:15. I'm gonna read what this says again. I can't just say anything, yeah. Something that ties the murders together. Am I able to present things at times like this? I don't know. Can I? No, I cannot. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so we're back at the beginning here. 何だろう。Okay, which one was the one that made me choose from the options? I think I can maybe go back. Maybe I don't think he's gonna give us all the information if I'm being honest, but yeah. Oh, I think we can press this one because that is something that I got him to answer. Was stealing a spelling at the murder. It was evidence, you say. Was it in fact a murder weapon? Okay, yeah. Okay, I haven't pressed this one yet. Nice. Good show, little worthy. It was a murder weapon, as it happens. It was evidence from a case long since solved. Okay. So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder, and it was found in the exhaust pipe of Edward's car.
Hard to think there isn't any connection here.
Okay, so maybe I did press it already.
I'm so confused. What else can I press? Ow, my chair.
I think I pressed everything already.
What else is there for me to press here?
Okay, we're gonna repress everything. I kind of want to reread what happened. Okay. So, apartment 2. Okay, we already read that. Okay. Okay.
Ah, we got Lucia and Yozora.
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. So yeah, we can come back to here. Okay, this is the thing I was looking for. Because I was like, maybe I can get more information. I don't know. So we asked him this one. How the victim was killed. I guess the second one I wanted to know was this one. Killed. How he was killed. Now that's it, the interesting part. It was what we in the forest called a stabbing with a knife. A knife? That's exactly the same as Detective Goodman. I almost said doctor. No, not a doctor. That's the spirit. We're cooking now. Oh, we're cooking. Oh my god, he says cooking. But you know, that's not the only thing that was exactly the same. What do you mean? There are more similarities between the two cases than the cause of death. It seems like I'm going to have to press this a bit further. Okay, so we did get some information from that. Okay. Okay. Let me see if I can get the last one. See if I can get the third option. Okay, I want to just see what each and every single one it was. So when did the murder at the police department occur? Now that's a sharp question, right? Very sharp. Well, my boy, you're gonna love this. Okay, yeah, okay, so it's just the exact same. Okay, hold on. We're gonna go back. Okay, we're gonna go back here. Okay. Yes, I cannot present anything. Happy? Oh wait, maybe we're in a new thing? Happy? We just got handed our ticket to go to town on this. With the link between the two cases established, we finally got some leverage. Now we can get Gan to testify about the details. Okay. So I think now... Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that.
Uh-oh. No, go back.
Okay. It's not officially linked, but he's part of the police department. So I'm gonna try presenting this. Because my other option was to put this one here, right? So we're gonna try presenting this. Please. Yes! Okay, sorry. Okay, that's the last thing I wanted to try pressing earlier. Okay. The witness's statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Unfortunately, I'll have to penalize you, Mr. Wright.
What? I must be on the wrong track. What the ring? Ooh. Impressive. Chief, the defense position is simply this. The connection between these two cases have already been proven. That's true. Heh. You don't say. Well, out with it, Righto. What's your connection?
Yes, out with it, Mr. Wright. Oh, this is new. Never forget to hydrate. Will do. Thank you. Yes.
The connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room. Not to mention the victim had on him the case number on the knife's evidence tag. Yeah, there we freaking go.
Hi, Jed. Welcome in. Hi, Dioskin. Hi, Jake. Welcome in. Konbanwa no desu. I'm a little late on that, but hi. Welcome in. Konbanwa.
And we also know that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in that very same evidence room. That's true.
Indeed. There just seem to be too many connections for it to be a coincidence. Coincidence.
Okay, you can talk. Thank you. You two make a good pair. It took my men 2 days to find out what you deduced right there. Chief, I request that you release your information on the victim at the police department. See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet and all. Can we get the information unofficially? Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all. What, really?
Who would have guessed?
Okay, I'm gonna press. Okay. If you're gonna tell us a little, why not tell us everything? Exactly. Well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly. Oh, well, I guess I might as well try to get what I can out of him. Okay. Victim's division, the victim's ID number, the victim's gender. I kind of want to either know... Okay, there's two options here. I kind of want to know either the victim's division or the victim's ID number. Because I think you can ask for... I don't know if this goes in this game, but if you ask for the ID number of the... Or if you give an ID number of a policeman, right? You can get their name, if I remember correctly. I kind of want to... But if they were in the evidence area, I feel like they'd be working with the evidence stuff. Let me drink some water. Which one's better? どっちの方がいいんだろう? Well, we do have Goodman's number, so maybe we just get his ID number.
Because they're not going to give out the name, right? So this is another way to know who the victim is, so that'll work. Okay, how about you tell me the victim's ID number? Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that. Yeah, surely not. Of course not. You won't tell me their name after all. Oh, we have Detective Gumshoe. We have Gumshoe. He might be able to tell us. If we see him this episode, that is. I'm not sure. We keep a tight lid on ID numbers, so don't go getting your hopes up. The number is 5842189.
Well, that's quite long.
And we have to remember these. It drives me nuts.
82.
I can't do it. You didn't even get the first number right.
Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything?
The ID number of the victim at the police department, 5842189. Yeah. Sure. Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does. I think.
Meaning?
It has to be what I think it is. But what does this mean?
Well, let's hear what the defense has to say. You say the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department tells you something? What does it tell you?
Okay, so... Wait, what was the number that they said? It was 58421... Oh, no, it's the same number. It's the same number. Right? 5842189. 5842189. Yeah. No, I think that's the same number. Wait, can someone verify that for me? That's the same number, right? 5842189. I think it's the same number. I know for sure the first 5 digits are the same. I think it ends with 89. 5842189. I think it's this. Does anyone else remember what the number was? I think it was this. So one of these guys were not real? Okay. I'm so close to dying.
Witness. What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on a prom night.
Yeah, sure. No, it's just I got confused. And this is news. Huh? Just come out with both guns blazing, like you always do. The police department, the prosecutor's office, 2 places, 2 detectives murdered at one time. And they both had the same number, I think. Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here.
Oh, is it yours?
No, Your Honor. I'm a defense attorney, remember? This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman. Shame on you, Righto. Personnel IDs are top secret. Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189. I think it is the same number.
And this means what exactly?
Huh?
Wait, the ID number we heard from the chief earlier. That started with 82.
No. You didn't get the first number right again. The number of the chief of the police gave us was 5842189. Yeah. So it is the same. Okay. Good thing I asked. Wait a second, right? What does this mean? That's what I want to know. The 2 ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that? Exactly. Oh, shiz. Wait. Does that mean there's 2 bodies? There's no way there's 2 bodies, though. Oh ho, sharp as a tack. Righto, sharp as a tack.
But wait, Detective Goodman is our victim.
Well, that's why he's here, right?
He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot.
Yet, a Detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department in the evidence room at the exact same time. Okay. That's impossible. So what we're saying is the same person was killed at the same time and a completely different location. Twins? Twins wouldn't have the same ID numbers though.
Order! Order! Order!
Oh,
Chief, what does this mean?
no. What I want to know is why didn't I hear about this? Yes, it's top secret, fine, but I'm the prosecutor in charge of the case. Now, wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered. Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case. Wait. I said wait. Or didn't you hear me?
Oh my god.
The oversight, the grave error, Mr. Edgeworth, they are yours. What? How dare? We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our Officer Meekins who brought you the news. Officer Meekins?
Mr. Wright, where have we heard that name before? Wait. Aha! Oh, it's this guy.
His hand is injured now that I think about it.
Excuse me, but Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere there on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir.
Oh, you don't like him. You don't mean him. According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe. But your officer, he told me, he said the report had nothing to do with Lana Sky incident. A Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on the top of the report.
Gah!
Why didn't your officer tell me?
Honestly, I'm not sure if the officer was capable of making that connection. He did seem challenged.
In any case, this is a serious error, a gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy. But sir, you could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then You're not gonna do that for you. Can you stop with the freaking stare? Just talk, buddy. No such luck this time, Worthy. Or should I say unworthy? What? Now what was the second rule of evidence law?
Well, Mr. Wright,
Huh? Oh, well, it's Rule 2, unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant? Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in the court before the trial. This report wasn't on that list.
so what does this mean?
I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court.
Ah.
So that's actually on his side for sure. And that Meekins guy is just not, not it. He also has an injured hand, which was kind of suspicious. Also, just low key. The connection was just proven by Rido over here. Good job, Rido, my boy. Huh? I was just doing my job. No. No.
Hi, Straddles. It seems we have come to an end of this trial.
I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy. What with all those rumors? We're even in the defendant's chair just this past December. I apologize for this terrible lack due to lack of due diligence on my part.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened. If it's the last thing I do, yeah. You'd better get results this time, really. You have my profound apologies, sir.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in history of this court. I will grant one further day as the prosecution has requested. Will that be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Whatever your punishment for this is, for the sake I hope it's not decisive. Very well, court is adjourned.
Oh, we can save. Oh my god. Oh my god, we can save. Yes, I'm saving. Give me a save. Okay, so our last save was there. We'll save here next.
Stay hydrated, Todd. I just hydrated. Thank you so much, though. ありがとうございます。
It is pretty freaky. It's crazy. Oh, it's been 3 months since I last played it. Really? Okay, I'm surprised. Okay, we're gonna continue. We're gonna do one more part of this episode.
How you doing? Everything good? Yeah, we're having a lot of fun. We're just playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. And kind of trying to voice act, but my voice is already dying, as you probably tell. But yeah, I try my best. Hi. February 23rd, it's 2:15 p.m. Wright and Co. Law offices. Mr. Wright, so what exactly is going on with this case anyway? I'm a little confused.
Well, let's see. What is going on? The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot in the police department's evidence room.
What's this in the evidence room part? The prosecutor's office and police department are 30 minutes apart by car.
Well, that's what we're going to find out, or at least try. Or at least try. Or try to at least. There we go.
こんばんは、ブルさんこんばんはです。いらっしゃい。Okay, thank you. Alright, let's do this.
Glad she's in good spirits, but I'm not sure she's going to be much help with this.
Don't be too sure, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
Look, we're in this together, right? I'll prove that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't here for a show. Let's go, science awaits us. Okay. Lazy in her voice, I can do her voice fine. Hers and the Onesan voice I can do. February 23, prosecutor's office underground parking lot. Okay. You know, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares?
Yeah, it was only our victim who was killed in their evidence room. No biggie.
Besides, my sister would never do such a thing. I know it.
That oil drum, was it empty?
The oil drum, kicked over by the chief prosecutor, was brimming with water. Hi, Heidi Muru! Soda-san, no, I should be fine. I'll be fine. My sister erasing evidence at a crime scene? Never.
Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister.
That's not it at all. It's just, we're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her.
Big words for a high school student. Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, the water in that oil drum washed it all away.
Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright.
Huh? What's that grin for?
This situation calls for one thing, and that is luminal testing fluid.
Luminal?
Blood is sticky and stuff. You know, you can wash it away with a little water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there.
But wouldn't the police have already done those tests?
Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try.
Me? Why do I have to do it?
I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet.
We're testing bloodstains with this stuff, not drinking it.
Here, look, I'll lend you these glasses.
Huh? You had an extra pair of those things? Oh, okay. Why does she even have this? Okay.
I mean, looking alright. Thank you so much, Nimura. Thank you so much for the 75 stream streak. ありがとうございます. Thank you, thank you. ありがとうございます. To test for a blood reaction, just spray the liminal on it. Okay. So... like this, see? Press enter to spray it on. Okay, let's find us some bloodstains.
Ah, there it is. Examine. I can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. So is this a blood stain?
It's so,
Emma, you're shaking.
it's just this is my first time seeing real blood.
Scientific investigation in action.
Oh, okay, well, we definitely know this is a blood stain. But doesn't something strike you as odd, scientifically speaking, of course?
What's odd about this scientifically? Location, amount of blood. Blood location? Why the blood stain's location, of course, it's elementary.
Huh? Why is it elementary? I mean, I would think that if there was a fight, you'd expect some bloodstains here.
I suppose you might think that.
Come on, Mr. Wright, we're all counting on you.
There's something odd about this blood stain. Location of the blood, then maybe. Oh, it's the other one. I just thought maybe, like, you know, it was washed away, right? So I was like, oh, maybe it's just like the leftover whatever stuck there. But I guess that's not the case. Okay. Maybe it's the amount of blood that's odd.
I definitely think so. I mean, look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe.
Oh, okay. It is pretty strange. If they fought here, there'd have to been a lot more blood than this.
Hey, Mr. Wright. I'm gonna mark up the floor plans when we find a bloodstain, okay?
Alright.
See? I'm pretty handy to have around, right?
Yeah, and this stuff's pretty handy too.
I saved my allowance to buy that.
Mineral testing fluid. Okay.
We can't be sure that the police will reveal all the evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case.
Then let's drag that hidden evidence out into the light. Yes.
Yeah! It feels like we're really investigating crime now, doesn't it?
Guess I should get this spray. Give this spray on anything suspicious.
Ha!
Oh, it's her. Huh. I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box.
Miss Star?
Freaking angel, I hate this woman.
You only trust your own eyes, huh? Not bad, you two.
This day-o deli box is on the house. Sorry, it's just that kind of lead and doesn't really get my mouth watering.
Okay, Pobisu, break over and go again. Okay! Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your workers, okay? Your workies. ありがとうございます. Hi, いってらっしゃい.
Oh, I shouldn't mean to do that. Talk. Okay, today's trial.
Guest, welcome in.
You use luminol at your work. Ooh. Oh. We have a detective, friend here.
Policeman, maybe?
You certainly put me in a tight spot today. My apologies, Miss Star, but... No, it's okay. It was my fault.
Oh, we know.
I witnessed everything from that security room right there. But I was afraid that wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry.
Sorry? You lied on the witness stand. That's unforgivable.
Yeah, frick you.
Stop with your hair whip, woman.
Little girl, don't forget what's important here.
Even if the place I witnessed the events from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands. Ah. I swear it on my honor as a detective. She stabbed Goodman. Well, there's a reason why you were fired. I know this photograph has something important to tell us, but what? So I want to stop by before going to bed. Have a good stream, pups. Thank you, guys. Have a good night. Oyasumi nasai. Good night, dayo. Close out a couple streams here. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. You work at a hospital. Oh, okay, that actually makes more sense. You have to make sure everything's cleaned off, huh? You wish you were a cool detective? We can all be cool detectives together. You just gotta play this game. Okay. Pups just hydrated. I'm already losing my voice. This is great. So, you're a detective, weren't you, Miss Star? Yes, it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. No matter how hardened the criminal, when they faced me, they coughed it up. Coughed it up? They confessed. They babbled like babies. You know? I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too. I wouldn't doubt it. Every day, I drag the dirt out of the mouths of suspect after suspect. And before long, they called me the cough-up queen. Oh, and here I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches. And you were let go or fired? Heh. Hi, Lumi. Welcome in. Come on, Nisu. I felt I found my dream job when I became investigator. And if these prim and proper prosecutors hadn't let me go, I'd still be one today. Don't use his voice in Valorant's asking for trouble. I would. That's not even my normal voice. Nyeh. It's all because of that case. The SL9 incident. Oh, the SL9's back again. Ooh, wait, she doesn't mean... Okay, well I can't show her things, because that's not gonna work. Okay, so let's move. Go to police department. I think we might be able to enter the evidence room area. Maybe, potentially. I don't know. February 23rd, police department entrance. It's even busier here today than it was yesterday. The detectives are running around so fast they're blurring. I suppose it makes sense. A detective did get killed here after all. So, the evidence room. The scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got at the front desk, here it is. She's like a kid at an amusement park. Oh, a real crime scene. Let's go take a look. Okay. Have we entered here yet? I don't remember. Okay, well, let's just go here first. Okay. February 23rd, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. Well, everyone looks deadly serious here. Well, there was a vicious murder of the detective down at the police department. Yes, but the same detective was also killed at the same time in the prosecutor's lot. It makes my head hurt. Well, first things first, let's check out the police department crime scene. Yes, you sound dead set on investigating. But don't mess up, or we could wind up dead. I doubt anyone wants more mysteries or dead bodies around here right now. But it doesn't look like anyone's gonna help much either. Okay, so we cannot come here.
Okay, so we can go here. Okay, I want to go... Okay, I guess we only can really go here. So, okay. Oh, that hat, those clothes. Ah, frick, man. Inside. Welcome, welcome. Come on, wow.
February 23, evidence room entrance, guard station.
What's with the decor in this place? It's very eccentric.
According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room.
So beyond that door is the evidence room? The scene of the crime? What is that rope down there? Is that his, like... Oh, is that like his clothesline or something?
It sure seems that way. Oh.
What's wrong?
It's those cacti. They're so prickly, so imposing. It's hard to think straight.
If you can't handle the cacti, stay out of the desert. What I want to know is... if this is a guard station, where's the guard?
I have a feeling I know who he is already.
Oh, so do I. Don't you worry.
Look, on the floor. A lasso.
Looks like it's set up to trap something.
A trap? Here? Wait, I know. Maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here. But the lasso missed.
You sure have an active imagination. Yeah, I agree as well. Okay. The evidence room is beyond that door.
Let's just walk in.
It won't open. It had to be open? I think we need someone's permission to go in there first. Okay, so... Oh, God. Move. I think we need to go... But no one's able to help us right now, right? Okay, let's go to the detention center.
How's your voice holding on, Miss Pups? It's dying. It's fading. It's disappearing.
It's disappearing quite a bit, actually. Huh. Clothesline is funny. Well, I mean, you know, it was a lasso, but it's like maybe it's used as a clothesline because I mean, it kind of was on the side, right? You saw it. I was the only one that saw it.
February 23, detention center visitors room.
Looks like Miss Sky is in for questioning.
I hope the detectives aren't yelling at her.
How did you end up kill him in 2 places at the same time?
Can you imagine?
How's she supposed to answer that? Wait a second. Didn't Mr. Gant say they'd arrested a suspect in the police department murder?
Let's come back later.
Okay. I want to bring up the thing here. I don't know if I'm allowed to present this. I'm gonna try and attempt.
What do you think about this?
The SL9 incident is written on that knife. And on that note, Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know. Okay. I think this is good.
Stay hydrated. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. Arigatou gozaimasu. Really?
And that knife was evidence from the case. The murder weapon. It was due for transferal that very day that Goodman was killed. Here. Phew. As I suspected, SL9 isn't over. Not yet. Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident? Okay. I'm glad I got that. Okay. Oh, wait. She can't tell us more about it. Do I need to present something? Can I just show her this? Because she mentioned the knife too. I just hydrated, guys. I just hydrated. Thank you, though. I really appreciate it. But I did just hydrate.
Yes, I appreciate it though. What do you think about this?
Okay, well, it's the same answer. Okay. Okay. I want her to tell us more about the thing, but she won't tell us more. Okay. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. I'm sorry. Examine.
Here, a phone. Let's see if it works.
Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching.
I can't hear anything.
My ears! No, my ears! Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure. What is she babbling about?
Hey, what'd you just say?
You hear just fine. The phone's broken. Okay. So this is the famous oil drum.
Well, no time like the present. I'll try to kick it over myself. Yeah!
That's okay, don't cry. Alana Sky must be one strong woman. Oh, that's true. How did she kick that over? Not sure if that doors mean anything.
No, it won't open. A mysterious lock.
I fail to see what's mysterious about it.
Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more.
Let's finish our investigation first, shall we?
This is where the cars leave the lot.
The arrow on the ground makes it look more like an entrance.
What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit.
Well, maybe it's both. Kind of like a dual purpose.
The theory of relativity.
What?
I've got to write this down. Hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe you know, was Mr. Relatively German or was he British?
Mr. Relatively, are you sure that was his name? Okay. So we're not getting anything here. Let's just travel a little bit. Maybe we'll get something lucky. Let's go back here. No one here. Criminal's affair. No one can help us, unfortunately. Okay, move. Guard station, criminal's affair, underground. Our only option is here, but there's nothing here. Maybe the cameras? It looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here.
There's a light blinking below the monitor. It says recording. Maybe we could use this computer to check on who went in and out of there.
Okay. Yeah, that would be pretty nice.
Okay. There's a security guard uniform hanging there.
It looks more like a costume than a uniform, honestly.
Leather jacket, leather pants, leather... What's that called again? A punchy, a paunchy, a pinchy... I know, a poochie! Wait, maybe that wasn't it. Only redeem.
It's a poncho, but I think I'll keep that information to myself for the time being. I would too.
Yipes! They sure are prickly. They must be the real deal.
I would think that just one big one would be sufficient.
These cacti are a lot like my sister, actually.
Huh? How?
Encased in a cold, rigid shell with spines pointing in every direction. Just like her.
I'm not sure if I see the resemblance.
It's more like an attitude thing than a physical similarity.
Huh. Okay, so I think we've investigated everything in this room that we can. Oh, wait, this one.
This swinging door makes the place look like some kind of saloon.
But look, it's nailed shut. You can't get in that way.
Of course not. If you went in through here, the cactus would fall over. Ouch.
I'd say it'd be more of a ER myself. I think so too. Okay. The only person we can talk to is quite literally Miss Angel here, right? So I assume that I have to do something here. Wait, this photo was taken. Oh, whoops. This photo was taken by her. She's still behind the fence, but she says she saw everything happening at the security, right? So I think this is sus. If you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room. But even I get flustered sometimes. So you went straight to the crime scene, to the scene of the crime? I rushed toward the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. That's when I took this photo, yes. In other words, 5 minutes after the crime. Or 5 minutes after the crime? Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The hole in my testimony, as it were.
The 5 minutes weren't the problem, Miss Star. You lying was the problem.
Listen, little girl. I've had my testimony disregarded before. And I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time. That time? Bro, is she gonna talk to us now? Very fucking good. Yes, we got it. Okay. Fashion sense of Phoenix, right? Characters, they're, yeah, she has a taco wina for her thing here, and then she has a rice ball nigiri for her hat. That incident really opened up my eyes to the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable.
Disposable? To who?
2 years ago, it was the biggest case I've ever handled. She looks evil. The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence.
So they didn't solve it?
Okay, so this is Goodman, that's that cowboy guy, and then this is Angel. On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed. Executed? Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. The only problem was they never did find decisive evidence. Not a shred. What? But the criminal was executed, right? On the basis of evidence of a sort, made up evidence. What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence? Ay, ay, ay. The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with this case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen, others found themselves out of a job.
And you were one of those?
Myself and one other person you know well. Wait, could it be... Exactly. Detective Jake Marshall. Oops, I mean Police Department Security Detail. Officer Jake Marshall. Uh-huh. As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. And Jake was particularly determined. And then, it was over, and he was demoted. However, he hasn't forgotten, and neither have I. You haven't forgotten SL9. There's another side to to that case, a hidden side. And that's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us.
Wait. Those lunches you sell.
There's only one reason I come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come here to meet old friends, boyfriends that can help me investigate. Ah, I see. Miss Star's old boyfriends, how many does she have anyway? Probably like 8, 9, 10. Just when all the detectives on SL9 have disappeared, we find new evidence.
There has to be a connection.
So, Rookie. What? It seems you're serious about investigating this case?
Yes.
Then you should take this. A Salisbury steak lunch? I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat.
Steak lunch received from Miss Star.
Okay, we gotta go see Mr. Marshall in his freaking office. I can tell already.
Miss Star?
Officer Marshall, is he your,
Are you his... Are you going out?
Why do you want to know?
I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous. And he was nice to me too, back then.
This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective.
But now, he's so cold.
Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest as it were. Nothing more than that.
I see. Thank you.
Officer Jake Marshall. Okay, so there's something with that guy. So they're not actually together. Okay, that's good to know. Is there anything here? February 23, High Prosecutor's Office Room 1202.
Well, this place is as classy today as it was yesterday.
I'm sure it'll still be just as classy tomorrow, Emma. Certainly, Edgeworth is not here.
I'm sure he's off doing some important investigations.
I hope that's what he's doing. I guess we'll have to come back. Okay. So not here yet. I'm gonna go back. Go here. Gotta go to the police department. Oh, new dialogue. February 23rd, police department entrance. This place is charged with frantic energy as always.
Please. Huh? Wasn't that... Oh, it's Gumshoe!
One steak lunch, please. Oh, it's you. Detective Gumshoe.
Now's no time for chit-chat, pal. I'm a busy man. What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland. Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale.
I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking. Oh, no. Now's no time for despair. We've got our criminal. Now we just need evidence. The criminal, you mean? You heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, right, pal?
Yes, we sure have.
On the same day that the detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed on the police department. And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Well, actually, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. Uh-huh. It's the biggest scandal to the hit of the station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy. But Detective Gumshoe, who was it? Listen, pal. All I know is I need a steak lunch pronto. Standing around here talking isn't going to fill up my belly.
Well, wait, don't leave.
You want to know more? Head down to detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figure he's down there having a good cry. Later. Aw.
Oh, let me bring up Manju. Sorry about that. There we go. Okay. He ran off to the evidence room. Well, this investigation is off to a running start. Okay, so we are kind of getting started here. He's still not here. Okay, so we have to go to the detention center. But I thought maybe there's something else there. Okay, thanks, hope you. Of course, of course, of course. Just let me know if something's not working properly. Yes, yes, yes. Be happy to help. Okay. February 23, detention center, visitors room. Still, I do feel better about things a little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they? Yeah, I guess they did. Best not to go too far down that road right now. Things will just get confusing. What was that? Sir, that's what I'm saying. Me, a perpetrator? I'd say I was the perpetrated against, sir. That's what I would say. Oh, I knew it'd be this mother effort. That's why his hand's injured. Hi, greetings, sir. Wait, I know who you are. Excuse me, is Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere here on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Officer Meekins, so you're a guard here at the detention center? No, sir, I am not, sir. I'm a little lost patrolman. A little lost lamb, sir. Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report? No, sir. How should I say this? Wait, he isn't... Is he? You... Officer Meekins, you didn't... Did you? Perpetrator Officer Meekins reporting, sir. What? Oh, this is an unexpected turn of events. Yeah, what is up with this injury here? That's what I'm kind of curious about. Also, I just realized his ID is the exact same pose. The same pose. Sir, I'm a patrolman with general affairs, sir. Sir. Oh, I can hear you fine, Officer Meekins. I had some business that day, sir. And so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir. So, normally there's a guard at the evidence room? That's right, sir. Because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Now, the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall. Marshall? Then, sir, I remembered to glance the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir. A suspicious person, yeah! What the heck is this guy doing? So what happened then? After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red, I blacked out. And that's when I came to. I was here at the detention center. Oh, no. How long were you out? Days? Might I ask, what happened to your hand? Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir. A bandage on his hand? Just like Miss Sky. Yet another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office. First things first, tell us how you hurt your hand. Okay. About your hand, did that happen during the course of the crime? Well, you see, sir, don't you think you should just confess? But but there was nothing I could do. Nothing you could do? Sir, to tell the truth, sir, when it happened, when the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir. And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious. The next thing you knew, you were, huh? Then I opened my eyes, and I was alone in the evidence room, sir. All alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared.
What?
Then when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hands, sir. Oh, the shock. Oh, the sorrow, sir. Can you imagine how I felt?
The victim's body disappeared?
That's some story.
Okay. I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy eyes, sir. If you have to label me as perpetrator or victim, sir, then label me victim. I would, but you happen to be in detention and alive and well at that.
Yes, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that.
Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman?
Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, then I'd say he leans heavily toward the total stranger side.
So you didn't know him?
Sir, I work in a tiny department devoid of light or other creatures' comforts. I don't know any detectives.
So if he was a total stranger, why did he stab you? Or why did you stab him?
Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir. None. Nor do I have any real collection of killing him, sir.
At least someone around here is more confused than I am. Okay. Maybe I can present the knife and see if he recognizes the knife. Officer Meekins, this is for you.
I'm scared of knives, sir.
It's okay. I just wanted you to have a look at this. This is the one. Okay, so this is correct. Okay. I felt like it was probably this one. And
I was an apple, sir, in my dream, sir. I was being peeled.
On second thought, you don't have to look at the knife.
He's overreacting to knife, but I guess he's been through a lot. Okay. But he said that's the knife, right? Maybe you could show him Goodman's ID?
Do you think you could take a look at this?
Oh, whoops.
There we go. There we go. Okay. Hey! That's it, sir. That's it. That's what? My head was blank until this very moment. But sir, now I remember, sir.
You mean you remember what happened?
Correct! That card was the cause of it all. This ID card? Exactly, sir, that's exactly it. Nothing could be more exact, sir, nothing.
I'd better pry into this a little bit more deeper. Okay. So, that got somewhere. Crime details, okay.
Heading out to sleep. Well, ask me, pups, have a good rest of stream. Thank you so much, Emmer. Have a wonderful night's sleep passage dreams. And ask me no sign. Have a good night. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Can you tell me what happened, or can you tell me what it is that you remember?
Well, sir, you might say I'm a lost little patrolman, a lost little lamb, if you will. I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman was in the evidence room.
And that's why you thought he would look suspicious.
Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card. Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far. That's right, sir. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do?
That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me. What? Sir, I assure you, I was just as flustered as you are right now. So I whooped and leaped at him.
Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him?
Do unto to others before they unto you. My own father's words, sir.
What happened then?
Well, my eyes, sir, everything went white. When I awoke, I was here.
Right. Okay, reason for arrest.
So, Officer Meekins, why was it that they arrested you?
What do you mean, Emma?
Let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman, and the victim whom he met at the scene of the crime didn't show his ID card.
In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim. Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense.
And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died. That's it, sir. That's what I wanted to say. That is, I did say something along those lines.
Huh? We still ended up here?
They told me it had to be him, sir. On that day, at that time, Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they say.
But you don't remember the events clearly?
No, but the videotape is quite clear.
Huh? Videotape?
From the security camera. The crime, my crime, the scene I swore to stamp out. It's there. It's on tape. And you waited until now to tell us this? I'm sorry. Really sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge. I don't deserve it.
No thanks. I have my own. Well, guess we'd better go check out the crime scene. Okay. Someone here to help us now? Yes! Okay, we can go in here now. Thank God. Area 23 Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department.
Hey, Mr. Wright, look who's standing at the chief of detective's desk.
It's Police Chief Gant. Okay. The puzzles are puzzling? Absolutely. And you're this is all, You know what it means if there's anything missing. Sir, I'm sure it's the most likely totally perfect. We checked all of his drawers, lockers, garbage cans, under his cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine. I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away, deal? Yes, sir. We'll scour the place again, sir. And the chief of detectives look a little bit flustered. Righto, my boy. How you been, swim much? Oh ho, Chief Gant reporting for duty, sir.
Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright?
Okay, we're here. Edgeworth. Is Edgeworth going to be okay? Oh, Worthy? Oh, you know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him.
That sounds like an inquisition?
Yep, well, they had no end of trouble with the boy since last year.
You mean the incident on Gourd Lake?
It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right, Righto? Yeah, because he was the fault. He was the problem. Von Karma. A legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career. But in court, you fixed it. And he was caught for forging evidence. Well, wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence. In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of a turmoil, you might say. Why, they do just about anything to restore the reputation. Now, depending on what... Now, depending on what the inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy.
What?
Okay, anyway, let's go here. It's downright odd, I tell you. The detective getting killed on their turf too, I mean. They're being the prosecutors, I assume?
Scientifically speaking, it's impossible.
Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying.
Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says. What evidence is this? No, Rido. I can't give away all our secrets just like that. And this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive and I can't talk about it. I wasn't expecting much anyway. You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets. Can't stand them. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the chief of detectives trap shut.
He was the one you were picking on earlier?
Huh? You saw that? Whoops.
I wonder what it was that he wanted the chief of detectives to do. Let's see if we can find if we can kind of discreetly ask him. Kurama, thank you so much for the 20 stream streak. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. Bye. Hi, Gunnar. Welcome. And you like cheese? I like cheese too. Dong. The real question is, how did he get into the evidence room without his ID card? Technically speaking, if he was murdered in the evidence room and his body just randomly disappeared, because he was most definitely, at the very least, at the parking lot, right? With the ID card. That's where we found this. I was wondering if you could take a look at this. Oh, sorry, Rido. I'm through with that stuff. Okay, fine. He's not gonna answer it. What do I do here then? We are here. I guess we're supposed to... Okay, I guess we can't talk to him anymore. So we're supposed to talk to the chief. Okay. Oh, sorry you had to see that. What exactly did the chief of police want you to do? Well, see over there? That's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check you for anything that might be a clue. They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can. So, nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still here? Of course not. Well, except for this. What? You kept something? Sure, why not? It's not important. He didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete. A lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something? Date on it is February 21. Better make a note of that, just in case. I should really get back to investigating the police department crime scene. Hold on, I want to check something. Yeah, 2/21. Okay, so this is the same day that this is half written. And he scratches off 9 here. But his ID... It starts with a 5, but why did he put a 9? That's suspicious. Sorry, I'm just gonna keep checking. Okay, he didn't write what the item was or anything. What's the 9 for? Oh, whoops. Okay, let's try going back here. Okay. So, there's nothing there. Is there anything here going on? No, okay.
Go back here. Go back. Oh, whoops. Back here. Go back here. We gotta go to the guard station. Is he here now? No, he's not here. And someone with an ID card, yeah. Well, it's definitely someone that works there, I think. But, I mean, because they were able to enter, right? But they're trying to pin it on Goodman, I guess, right? So, I don't know. I'm so lost. I'm so lost. I don't know what to do. 'Cause I can't enter this door. So how do I get in there? You can do it. Post your close. Only think the only thing I can really do is give him what I just got, because nothing else I can really give to him, so I'm just gonna give them this. Oh, that doesn't look right. I was wondering if you could take a look at this. Ah, sorry, Righto. I'm through with that stuff. Go find Nah. He's useless. He's so useless. Oh, we just have permission to enter thing. Okay. Actually, I was wondering if it could ask you a favor. Well, I never thought that day would come when Righto asked for me for help. I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room. Okay, you can talk. You don't need to stare at me and stare at my soul. Not Righto. I don't like how he's smiling all the time. Actually, I'm sorry. I don't need to investigate after all. Righto, please. Do I look like a selfish man? Huh? Heck. If anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'd give them $50, no problem. So go ahead. Investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out.
It just goes to show you never know until you ask.
Oh, thank God. And for you, here, you can borrow this.
Huh? Hey, this is Detective's ID card, isn't it?
And that's a special card for guests, so don't lose it.
Yes, sir. It's an honor.
You just run along and do your best now. Later, folks.
Oh, yes, we can go in now. It looks pretty cool on my lapel, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID. You seem happy. Yes, sir. Because, sir, we get to go into the evidence room now, sir.
I think this place is a bad influence on the girl. Yep. She's getting that sir thing, like, constantly. It's so funny. Okay, so we gotta go from here, go back into the guard station. Now we have to... Oh, she has it, so... I think I just have to do this? Yeah, okay. Evidence room is beyond that door.
And we have the ID card from Chief Gant. Let's just walk in. It won't open. Aha. The card reader is turned off, see? What is that security guard thinking?
Howdy, partners. Well. What's made my bambino sky so gray? Oh, it's this mother effer again. Officer Marshall. Why does it have to be him? What's that? Why does it have to be him look for? As you may have surmised, this here's my saloon.
We're here to investigate the crime scene.
Yeah, that card you got there on your chest, that's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts.
Yeehaw?
Well, what you standing there for? Get along, little doggies. The crime scene's awaiting. Oh.
Looks like the card reader's on again. While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you a few questions.
Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with you hombres.
You're busy then? Did I say that?
I only said I didn't wish to speak with you.
Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with those hombres.
Okay.
Can you like talk to us? I was wondering if we could talk to you.
Sorry, Bambina, but I'm off to roam the lands like a tumbleweed on the wide prairie. Like a gunslinger loading his 6-shooter, I say a little prayer.
Wait,
You're just too hungry to talk.
you're just saying that because his stomach was growling. You have no idea what he was talking about earlier. Well, in that case, we need to get crying on an investigation. Okay, hold on.
I can present him the...
Oh, whoops.
This is probably like a thing to tell him, hey, you can speak to these people or something.
That smell.
Reminds me of Texas. In what way?
So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas?
No, I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this from my baby?
Yeah, I'm a star.
What's this?
What's wrong?
A filet steak lunch. I see.
I don't see. I wonder what it means.
Okay, we've given the lunch to him. Okay, so it's an okay to give us information, I think. That's what it is. Alright, Bambino, you win. Ask anything. Schmack.
Finally, it seems like he's willing to talk. Oh, thank freaking God. Okay, there you go. Officer Marshall, you're in charge of the security for the evidence room, right?
You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it.
Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention center told us.
That poor little doggy. Poor guy, I keep getting his name wrong and calling him Meekly.
He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station.
Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this, but since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, it may not look like it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know.
So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place?
Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed Zippy.
No, he was riding down the highway with his horse named Zippy.
There's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place.
You mean the security camera system?
I don't take to machines much. Kind of like that stewed broccoli they sneak in next to your steak, you know?
Okay. Miss Star told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago.
It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of the crime. That's all gone now, like a drinking hole in a prior fire. Oh my god.
You're still investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Star, aren't you?
That was my case. It's all solved on the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it.
Well, actually, he might be a good guy. He's just kind of an oddball, I think. What kind of case was it, anyway? We've heard the name so many times, but no one tells us what happened.
There are some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago.
2 days ago? The day of our case.
That's right. The evidence transfers.
Edgeworth was talking about the transfers too.
Okay. I know one, maybe two, or of the machines in here do.
Oh, only 2 of them? There must be a dozen.
Like I said, Bambina, me and the machines. I like them as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks. The easiest one to understand are these here security cameras.
Those are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned. If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours.
And Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman, are they on one of those tapes?
I reckon they might be. You're the security guard and you reckon? One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card. This is the card reader by the door. Okay? The card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passes through. Okay, it's this one right here, 5842189, okay? 5:14 p.m. They did enter with this card then. Maybe it's tossed later? I mean, the card technically wasn't, like, it didn't have blood all over it or anything.
Hey, I've seen this that somewhere before.
Sorry, Bambino, I can't show you no more than that.
Huh?
I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet.
Mr. Wright, I saw a number on that record just now. I've seen that number before.
Yeah, I saw it too. Maybe there's some way I can prove that record is tied to stabbing. Okay. We'll show him the ID after.
Sorry, but could you explain what this whole transferal thing is about?
We only keep evidence from solved cases in this room. They've kept here under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years. So we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake. See? So what happens to the evidence after 2 years? Oh wait, so what happens to the evidence after 2 years? It goes to sleep forever in the underground vault at the county sheriff's department. That's what we call transferal. We do it every February.
I see now.
Transferal is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed, forever dead. Never to be reopened again. Never to be reinvestigated.
And that happened to SL9 2 days ago.
Okay, but now we can present the ID because that's what we have here.
See this? This is the victim's ID card.
The one that was on the ground in the parking lot.
The number on this is 5842189. Officer Marshall, show us the ID card report again.
Or report record. Yeah, see, it's right here.
Look, the fourth number. It's a perfect match.
It was used at 5:14, right before the stabbing. What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world.
So, when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room.
But wait, what did Officer Meekins say?
Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card.
So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card? What would he do?
That's the thing. Sounded like he pointed a knife at me.
Yeah, okay. If he had his ID card then, why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Meekins? Because it's not him. Alright, comrade. You win. I guess I can give you this ID card record. Okay, thank you. I got an idea. Maybe I should show this to the other people with IDs here. So we have to figure out who is what on here. Because we need to know who this person is right here. 4989596. Because this person entered the same time. I think this is probably the other guy. I forget his name is Meekins. But yeah, I think that's just him. Okay, we can now enter the evidence room.
Your head's in the way, pups. No.
February 23, evidence room, sector 3. It's quiet. The investigation must be over.
So this is the evidence room?
It kind of really feels like a graveyard. Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue. Oh god.
Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me.
Scumshoe.
Sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
It's okay, that'd be me too. I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. So, is it true what I heard? Righto. Please, do I look like a selfish man? Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'd give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's desire and knock yourselves out. Yeah, it's true. So, Chief of Police Gant will loan anyone $50, even me?
Oh, so that's what you're talking about.
Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today.
Just for today? Boss for one day.
But guess what? You got permission from the chief, so now you're a boss for the day.
Gee, thanks.
First of all, you'll want to have this.
A stabbing of a detective at the PD.
Okay. Hold on, let me examine. Or not examine, sorry. Let me... I want to take a look at what I just got. What the heck is that? Oh, is this like the room? I thought they said it was a picture of the stabbing. Okay, so it's only the picture of the room. Okay, that's cool. Okay, we can talk. Boss for a day.
Okay. So, Detective Gumshoe, your boss for the day?
That's right. It's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department.
But if you're a boss, why are you here all alone? Where are your underlings?
You're using yesterday's findings to prepare for tomorrow's trial. In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation again. I'm adamant, though. I'm going to take control and put this case to rest. In my own case log, in my own evidence locker, pal.
You have an evidence locker in here too, Detective Gumshoe?
Haha, of course. I'm a detective after all. They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal.
Oh, so something to do with that. Okay, that's pretty cool. Only you can open?
Okay, I kind of want to know more about that.
Hi, Ice! Welcome in! Happy to catch your stream. I just wanted to come by to wish you a wonderful rest of the stream. Oh, thank you so much. Arigatou gozaimasu. I really appreciate you dropping by. I hope you've been doing well as well. Arigatou gozaimasu.
This place is more high tech than you may think. Every locker is fixed so that only one detective can open it.
Using their ID card? Oh, we might be able to open one of the lockers done with Goodman's thing.
Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. Why? I'm on my third card since entering the force already.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah, but I can't even lose my own right hand.
Right hand? Oh, you mean your fingerprint?
Exactly, pal. Each locker is coded with a fingerprint. Ooh, okay. There's a lot of stuff here. So the only locker we can open is our own.
Funny, they look normal, like normal lockers.
These are the latest model. There's a trick to the handles, see?
The handles?
On the other side of the handles is a sensor, and if the wrong person touches it,
Zwap. You get a shock.
That's what happened. My hand will be black and spoken every day. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't even know about the fingerprint locks. Okay. We don't have fingerprints, so we can't even open it then. Aww. I'll always believe in Mr. Edgeworth no matter what happens.
Zap, zap. Zappity, zap, zap, zap. So, Mr. Edgeworth is with the inquiry committee now, right?
They're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in the court today.
I see.
I guess this is what you call fate. Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from that case.
That case?
Yeah, that case. The SL9 incident, of course. That was the beginning of the end of the end of Mr. Edgeworth.
Maybe we can get him to tell us more about the case.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Let us know more about the, the SL9 incident, please. Can I present this? Is that gonna give more information?
Detective Goodman's note and that switchblade knife. I bet Edgeworth was the most surprised of anyone.
Is the SL9 connection?
That was Edgeworth's big case. First big case, 2 years ago. That was the first time world knew Edgeworth was a man to be feared.
But why would evidence from that case turn up now?
I guess it's not over, pal. Maybe there are some loose ends left on that case. Okay. I'm like even more confused now. Okay, why don't I get his ID number if he gives it to me?
Could you take a look at this? It's the ID card report of the people who came in here the day of the stabbing.
Ah, I heard the rumors. So it was Goodman who came in. Whoa.
What is it?
Stay hydrated? Okay, I should hydrate. Okay, I hydrated. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu.
The section number.
It's not your ID number, is it, Detective Kumshi?
Mr. Edgeworth.
What?
The second number on that list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth.
What?
What? Okay. Why would Edgeworth have to come to the evidence room? Oh. Okay, so now we know this is what Edgeworth was using. Okay. 4:40 p.m. Okay, I do want to examine what's going on here. That's a bloody handprint. What's this? Blood?
It's a little worn, but there's definitely a handprint there. It looks like someone tried to wipe it off.
Mr. Wright.
What if there are other bloodstains left in this room? She used her testing fluid to...
Okay, how do I do this? How do I use...
Aha!
Oh, whoops. Whoops. Oh, there it is. Examine. This is pretty cool.
Why am I getting a reaction here?
There's no reason for the murderer to touch the spot if he fled out the door. This means this just might be something significant.
Hey, that's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal.
What this? It's called liminal testing fluid.
Where'd you get your hands on that?
Huh?
I'd like to get some too. Oh, just borrow $50 from the chief.
Where do you get this, Emma?
I always buy it by mail order.
Well, I'd better jot this down on the floor plans, okay. Just gonna verify we don't have anything missing here, okay. So that should be everything. SL9 incident. Okay, let's get some information on that. Now that was a bloody violent case. Violent? So it was a murder? A serial killing. A serial killing. Maybe I don't want to get involved in this after all. But the killer made a mistake and Mr. Edgeworth built his case around that to nab him.
And this is 2 years ago?
That put Edgeworth right in the spotlight and started the rumor mill. Rumors?
About forged evidence. Ah. It was supposed to be all cleaned up with that transfer the other day. It was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is.
Huh? What do you mean?
Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SL9 incidency. Yeah, we heard that.
So that switchblade knife.
The victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself? Interesting. Okay, we're just rereading that. Okay. That's really odd. What is that? There's something sticking out of here.
Looks like a shirt. I guess it must be evidence for some case.
I wonder if Detective Gumshoe put this here. There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of slob. I'm not responsible for the evidence here. That said, I bet that evidence locker was open recently.
How do you know?
If you leave things hanging out like that, the evidence gets dirty or ripped. The guard checks on that kind of stuff and notifies the detective responsible. How many times have I had him breathing down my neck about some silly evidence?
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe leaves evidence hanging out a lot too.
I bet he doesn't tuck in his shirt under that trench coat either. I think so too. If you're gonna talk behind someone's back, don't do it right in front of them, pal. True. Okay. Is there anything else that's suspicious? I mean, there's this open one here.
Look, this one's open, and the red indicator light right above that door is lit.
That locker is coated with Detective Goodman's fingerprint.
Detective Goodman's locker. Oh, okay, so that's his locker. Okay. Are you sure it's okay to leave it open like that?
Well, it'd be hard to get it open once if we closed it.
It's empty. They must have taken all the content somewhere. Frack, man.
Oh, look, that's a cell 9 incident. Okay, okay.
Someone left a glove here, but only one.
Detective Gumshoe, maybe? There you go, pal, making me be some kind of absent-minded detective. That's evidence from the case, you know.
You mean SL9? It does have a tag on it.
Extremely thin rubber glove. Who... Oh, that has blood on it. Okay.
Wow, someone must have broken something big to make all these pieces.
Detective Gumshoe, perhaps.
There you go.
Again, there you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of hooligan. That's apparently from that case.
The case?
The SL9 incident, pal. See the stickers on one of the pieces there?
Another piece of SL9 evidence?
I wonder what shape these pieces were in before it broke.
Wanna try to put it back together?
Ha! Good luck, pal. That's no job for amateurs. I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up.
That's why I always carry around a tube of glue.
Well, this looks like the bottom. Let's try putting in the pieces together. Oh, frick. Okay, how do I turn this? Rotate. Oh, can I only rotate it like that? Oh, I see. Okay, this is a lot harder than it looks. Okay. Oh, that's how I turn it. Okay. That's a top. Okay. 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 Amika. Amika, welcome in, Raiders. How was your stream? And thank you so much for the raid. I hope you all had a wonderful stream with Amikar. Let me give you a shout out. I'm so sorry. My voice sounds probably really dead. I'm just losing my voice. So I hope you all had a wonderful time in Amika's stream though. What were you guys up to today? What were you guys up to today? Ao-chan! Ao-chan mo iru! Yeah, I'm surprised Ao-chan's awake right now. Isn't it like really early for you? Could have sworn it's like really early for you. Hi, Abyss! Welcome in, welcome in! Konbanwa desu. For those who are new, let me quickly go ahead and introduce myself. But hello Raiders, my name is Pupusu. Please call me Pups, Puppers, or Puppies. I am a German Shepherd puppy VTuber who loves to figure skate. I'm also a variety streamer. I like to stream a variety of games. I like to also draw, do live 2D animations, voice act, and I love to sing. I love to sing. And so I have a YouTube channel where I post a bunch of full covers, short covers, and all that cool stuff, which I highly would appreciate if you guys do check out. And I am also bilingual. I do speak both English and Japanese, so please feel free to speak to me in either languages. Yoroshiku onegai itashimasu. Hi! What do you swap? Why? Amika was streaming a long time. She's playing Fortnite with. Oh, you guys are playing Fortnite. Oh, I see. I haven't been like too like much watching people's recently. I've been kind of just lurking everywhere, so I didn't even know what you were doing. Nah, but I hope you had fun. First time playing with Aoi was so much fun. I'm glad you had fun. That's what we like to hear. Valo with pubs. I could play Valo on yeah. I just one thing I cannot do is play on the other side of the freaking world, like UK side. I cannot play on that ping. But if we meet in the middle, like JP, I can do that. I already get like 280 on JP servers, maybe even 300. It's pretty bad. Hi. Okay, I play on high ping. Me too. But yeah, did you have fun with your Fortnite stream? Did you have fun? And yes, for all the raiders, right now I'm currently playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. We're just currently on the last chapter. We're probably not going to finish this today, but I wanted to finish the specific episode. And next time we should be able to clear the entire thing. Should. Usually it's like 4 or 5, but we'll see how that goes. Ace Attorney, yeah, I know Ao-chan's been playing a lot of Ace Attorney as well. I play it like every so often because my voice dies. So 声が枯れちゃうからね、そんないっぱいはできないけど I do enjoy the game a lot. そう。だからまあ時々でもいいかなって思ってやってる。Detective Pups, yeah! Voice dies, so I just kidnap my friends. Oh my god, you have your friend's voice act for you, that's fine. めちゃめちゃ楽しい. I just do all the characters myself. So my voice is like gone. You're this old man now. Oh my god. I've been voicing my what's his name? The judge as like, well, you see, Mr. Wright, I don't think that evidence matters. It's kind of how I gave him the voice. So. Nah. Yeah. But yes, we are in the middle of a certain part, aka we are trying to figure out where pieces go on this evidence. I think I'm getting it though. Oh, whoops, I didn't turn it. Oh wait, that's not it. It's this one. There you go.
Don't mind me, guys. I'm just yeeting it on there. We're just missing a piece of it. Pups, do they hate me? What happened? My old man judge voice has been evolving. Oh my god, what does that mean?
Huh? Well, I think we did it, but some of the pieces are missing. Well, yeah, I got that far too in 2 minutes myself. The problem is finishing it. Were some pieces stolen? I bet they were missing to begin with. Still, it doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar. I kind of understand how it got broken. Okay. 確かにそう思いますけれども。
Okay, who's... see if I can find something. Okay, so I think I still have to be there unless yeah, okay. So I still have to figure out something in there. Looks like. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so there's still something I need to do in here. It looks like.
Allow me to say one thing speaking as a detective. If I see a piece of evidence I know nothing about, I said nothing. Nothing.
That's fine.
You bet it's fine, pal.
Okay, what about this one?
Okay, you're just gonna say anything. Okay, buddy. It's fine.
Does he recognize anyone else's? Because I want to know who came into the room with him. Okay, let's just see if he... Is he just gonna say it's, Yeah, okay, yeah, no, it's the same one. Okay. Same one. Okay. What about this one? Okay, okay. Got it. Alright, fine. Fine. This thing has blood on it.
Hey, look! They're hard to make out, but there's some dark red stains here.
Looks like blood.
Do you think Detective Goodman's blood somehow got on this when he was stabbed?
Not likely.
This blood looks like it's been here for months, maybe longer. The jar was evidence in the SL9 incident.
That might be when the blood got on it. Okay.
Huh? This thing doesn't have a bottom.
That's weird.
I wonder which side is up.
Better yet, what's the purpose of this bottomless jar?
At least it doesn't collect dust inside, right?
I think it collects more dust because there's nothing there. Does this shape out to be something? That's an interesting looking jar. That's for sure. Okay, I think that's all I can do with this one. Oh, what? I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to look at this. Okay, nothing I can do with that one. Is there any way to be able to tell what the blood was for? I want to know, like whose locker this one is. Okay, I already read that earlier. Okay, hold on. Slide.
place is stuffed with evidence, stuffed with dreams. I'm not sure about the dreams. It won't open.
Did you really think it would?
Hey pal, our security is high tech around here.
だよね。こうなるよね。だよね。Vian, thank you so much for joining. I gotta go home from work now. Have a fun rest of the stream. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Please, drive safe or get home safely, okay?
ありがとうございます。これが逆転裁判でしょうかね。そうです。そうそうそうそうそう。
ちょっとね、今混乱してはいるんですけど、ちょっと頑張って、何をしないといけないのかちょっと見つけてます。
What is the saw and paint doing here?
Since the dawn of time, true art has always been a war of oppression.
True art? I noticed that there's blue and yellow paint here.
Maybe we're witnessing the birthplace of the blue badger. Well, you might say this is my studio. Here? In the evidence room? What the frick am I supposed to do? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Wait, did I spray this side? I don't know if I sprayed that side. Hold on. Let's just make sure I sprayed everything. And everything possible. Oh, no, wait. No, I don't want to talk to you. I don't, no. Wait. Did I spray this? Oh, there it is. Okay, what am I examining here, though? That must have been one massive pool of blood. Never seen anything like that. I'm not a professional. What's your opinion, detective? Pale blue blood? Maybe Detective Goodman was actually an alien.
This proves something really happened in front of this locker.
I'll make a note of it in the floor plans. Hey, if you didn't want my opinion, you should have asked. Okay. I want to just make sure everything is sprayed. I didn't think it'd be there. Is there anything else that needs to be sprayed? Okay, I don't think so. Okay, and then we can probably... We sprayed everything. We checked the lockers. I think we couldn't check anything else. Gonna resume rest as well. We'll tune in here. Okay, Pex. Thank you so much.
Thank you for relaxing and chilling with us. And please do get some good rest, okay? ありがとうございます。
Okay, is there anyone else I can talk to? Not you. Not here. You? Oops. Not you.
You? Not you. Does that mean, hold on. Is Edgeworth back? No, Edgeworth's not back. Oh, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Ooh, 何やればいいのかわかんないんですけれども。Okay. Means I still have something to do in that room. What else was there for me to do in that room though? この部屋であと何ができるっつうのよ。バカバカバカ。
不可能さん、こんばんはです。フォローありがとうございます。いらっしゃいです。
どうすればいいこれ。わからんよ、私。I think I investigated. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I'm not very good at pressing buttons, I'm sorry. The new info from lockers, can you take that to other places? Maybe. I mean, the only person I would talk to would either be, I mean, maybe this guy. I mean, I don't think this guy would know too much information from it though. Okay, but maybe I can present something. Maybe he can answer. The sheriffs back in the Wild West didn't place much faith in the evidence. About the only thing they trusted was the shoot in hand.
This is neither wild nor west here.
Aha, but that was two different things entirely.
I guess so?
Huh? I'm lost. I need some evidence to get anywhere with this guy. Okay, what about this one? Okay, you're gonna see the same thing. Got it. Okay.
どうですか？楽しんでますか？楽しんでますよ。
ちょっとパプス今混乱はしてますけどね。何をすればいいかちょっとわからない状態というか。
はい。でも楽しいでございますよ。
何をすればいいんだろう Because I think I talked to Gumshoe for everything, right? I talked about the SL9 incident, about Edgeworth, and like 2 or 3 other different things, right? And then, I think I showed him this. He doesn't know much about the SL9 incident, it looks like. But like, since I can't do anything... I want to go back in there one more time. Hold on. So we have that one here. What about this one though? Was that not on our list of things? That one's not listed on our things here though. How come? We sprayed this one too though.
I knew it. This is someone's right handprint. What? What's the matter, detective? This locker.
It's mine. Oh, so this is what I didn't do. I thought okay. I thought that was the first thing I did in this room though.
It's yours?
Please, you have to help me when they come to take me away. Promise you'll testify that I wouldn't harm a fly. You'll do that for me, won't you, pals? This is an important clue. I'll jot it down on the floor plans. I'm counting on you guys. Believe me, you can't trust police.
But you're a detective.
Hey, pal, look at the time. Was there something that you needed to get going to? It's just that Mr. Edwards' inquiry committee should be letting out soon. I'm going to give them my report for the day. It might help, you know.
Report? You mean the note written in the back of the flyer?
The one says that nothing but no problems. Hey, it's Mr. Edgeworth we're talking about. I'm sure he can use a report like this. I believe him.
Who needs enemies when you've got friends like Detective Gumshoe?
Yeah. I'm all pals later. Okay. I think we're finally done with this spot. Let's probably see what Edwards has to say. Okay, so we need to go back. Here. I think I have to go here, and then from here, you can now go to High Prosecutor's Office. Okay, there we go. Yokatta. Yokatta. February 23rd, High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202.
Oh, it's the bellboy. Hey, man.
Ah, guest. My apologies.
Oh, it's you.
Have we met somewhere? Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave. So long. He was from a different case, right? If I remember correctly. Is Edgeworth here?
There, standing by the window, a teacup in his hand.
I don't see a teacup. Right. He has a hotel bring him tea service?
Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the district prosecutor's office inquiry?
I am.
By the way, Detective Gumshoe was looking for you.
Yes, he brought me the latest information, it seems.
Really? Was it helpful?
Apparently a new French restaurant is opening near here. I think he was trying to console me somehow. The real info is on the other side, Edgeworth.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I think the whole thing is really taking a toll on him.
Oh, we could talk to you, finally. Oh my god. So how did the inquiry committee go? Actually, they decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error during the investigation.
Concealing evidence?
Yes, apparently there were some who believed that I concealed evidence. They gave me a warning. You were lucky this time. Again.
Again?
Heard them say that so many times. Ever since that case 2 years ago.
Okay, let's do this one. Are you okay for the trial tomorrow?
Well, I'm still the presiding prosecuting attorney, however.
Something happened?
They gave me control of the investigation over the police department.
The police department?
Yes. Any further investigation for this case will be directed by the chief of police, Gant. I can do nothing but wait for his results.
I see.
Why, I ask you, why? All along, I've done what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. But still.
Wow, I've never seen him this out of sorts.
Okay.
Let me see what I can do here.
I need to get the reason why he was in here. Alright, I better check this now. As I was saying, what's this? A record of ID card usage?
Hi, Lizzie. Welcome in. Liz.
Edgeworth, you went into the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less.
Yes, that's true.
Well, why, Mr. Edgeworth?
Please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go. By Chief Gant, no less.
The chief of police?
He wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago. He told me he wanted me to keep it there in the prosecutor's office.
But it was solved, right? It would have been if the evidence was already filed.
The chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here.
Can I ask what kind of case this was?
I can't say. It really has nothing to do with the current case.
I'm curious about the other case. I'd better make note of it. AI-16. Okay.
Interesting. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Stubborn as always, I told you this has nothing to do with the current case. Okay, so we did that. Now we have that. Now we have to get information on the SL9 incident, right? This is how I get it, I think. I know you. You probably got a hold of some information already, right?
It has to do with that case you were on, the SL9 incident. And some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in.
You are the man who revived the worst memory of my life. I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later.
He's talking to me about it, yes. They talked about his father's murder in that elevator. Okay. Okay, Edgeworth. Why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth.
Excuse me.
The SL9 incident was a heinous, serious killing case. The head of the investigation was the deputy chief of police at that time, Damon Gant.
That wacky old coot was involved in the case 2 years ago too then. Okay.
He was a top officer, and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous.
Maybe he is suspicious.
I'm like losing. I'm losing, I swear. Oh my gosh.
Wow, you get nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth? What I want to know is why was a deputy chief of police on the investigation?
In truth, I used slightly more extreme methods than normal. We were dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hands. We won our guilty verdict, and the killer was executed.
Wait, you didn't?
Of course not. I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I'll do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do have a code, and I follow it faithfully. By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wanted to know something.
My sister? What?
If you're still studying forensic science.
Huh? Yes, of course. Why, just today, Mr. Wright and I were using this.
Liminal testing fluid? Well then, you might have use for this.
Aluminum powder for taking fingerprints.
It's been chemically tested for better adhesion.
For me? Are you sure? We are the enemy, you know.
I have no say in today's investigation. Do as you will.
Edgeworth, I'm really...
No need to thank me. Here, take your powder and these fingerprint files for everyone involved.
Wait, are we gonna take fingerprints of people? Oh my god.
Thanks. How about giving these to Detective Gumshoe as well? Okay, I think we have to go back to the evidence room now that we have, like, you know, now that we have this. So we can get fingerprints, because there's blood prints everywhere.
Let's get going. One last investigation. Right.
Okay.
I just seem to remember seeing a suspicious handprint somewhere. Yep, okay. So that means we go back to the evidence room. At least that's what I think. There's a lot of stuff in this room. Detective skills now? Yes. February 23rd, evidence room sector 3. Our investigation turned up a suspicious handprint. Here, in this blood of the detective's evidence locker, is a secret weapon that we just borrowed. Right, let's get started. First, choose a finger. A finger? Each finger lays behind a slightly different imprint. Let's choose a finger that will have left the most clearest. It's gonna be the pointer finger. Really can't tell the difference at a glance. Quit procrastinating and choose a finger. Okay, now it's time to check for prints. Let me show you how it's done. Emma's starting to get with that sparkle in her eyes. First, we sprinkled aluminum powder around. Huh? How do you do that? With enter. See? Ah. Looks like that did the trick. The aluminum powder adheres completely to the print. Once the powder is well spread, just blow away the excess. Huh? How do I do that? With E. Exciting, I know. Imagine you're blowing out the candles on a birthday cake. See? Wow, that looks like fun. It might take some time getting used to though. It's fine. It won't go up your nose or anything. You just pour the powder on thick and blow away the extra. These are the basics of fingerprinting, Mr. Right? I guess I'd better give it a try. Let's get more clear. There we go. You did, you found one, but this looks nothing like a fingerprint. Doesn't, what else does that mean? I think you're out of luck. Out of luck? The person who left this fingerprint must have worn gloves. So they've been wasting our time. Hey, calm down. That's just the way it goes sometimes with scientific investigations. But it does seem to be a shame. While we're here, we're at it. Why don't we look for other fingerprints? Other prints? Look at the locker door again closely. Oh, there's that one right there. That one right there. It seems like there are fingerprints outside of the bloody handprint as well. Let's see if we can find a clear print. Fingerprints outside the blood. Yes, this one right here. This one right here. See there. There we go. A print so clear it's dazzling. Dazzling? Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find. Let's match it up right away. So we're not done yet. This is quite a process. Well, there's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right? I guess she's right. Look at the fingerprint data we got from Mr. Edgeworth and point out the person who left these fingerprints. How am I supposed to know who it was? I can make a pretty good guess. The bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places, right? That means the prints probably have nothing to do with our case. So whose fingerprints would we most likely find on this evidence locker? Oh yeah, the person who owns the lock. Okay. Okay. Just gonna make gumshoes. Yeah. Uh-huh. So these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe. Something's wrong, Mr. Wright. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You gave me this so what look. I guess that's probably because I was thinking so what. Okay, so we came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. You gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Wright. Thanks for the sympathy. Wait, if I remember correctly, there was one other handprint in this room. Let's check it out. Yes, we have it on that first locker, number 1 locker. Hold on. So this locker here. Whoops. Grab this, grab this. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. How do I use this though? Do I have to get the fingerprint out there first? Hold on. Wait, hold on. Is that not the one? I thought that's the one that we need to get.
りょうさん、こんばんは。はじめましてです。パプスと申します。こんばんはです。
I don't know how to get access to this. これ、どうやってやるんだろう。ここ。Actually, right. There was a handprint here. Okay, wanna try using this? There we go, using our... Okay, check for fingerprints. Okay. Okay. Hi. Let's check for prints. That's spirit. Oh, but I have to warn you about something first. What? The area with the blood was wiped away, right? We ended up finding it using chemical means. Any prints in the area will have wiped away too. Oh, right. So that means no prints. Would you say the probability of your hypothesis is high? Don't ask me. Anyway, we must try to find prints that weren't wiped away. Prints other than ones left by the bloody hand. Other prints? I don't remember. Maybe it's at the other crime scene?
パプス、かわいい名前ありがとうございます。
Was there something here? 全く記憶にないわ。What else had like fingerprints on it? Items? I don't think I can. I don't think I can. That's what I was thinking too, but なんかなかったからさ。Okay, well, I don't think there's any fingerprints anywhere else. I only recall seeing them in there. So I think it has something to do with that room, but I don't know. Because this is the only other fingerprint we found. だってさ、あと見つけたのってさ、ここしかなかったんだよね。ちょっと戻ろう。Let's go back here. Okay. Check for prints. Okay, 一旦ここに戻ろう。Okay. Because there's gotta be a reason why we're able to select, right? That's what I think. Can I like... oh, there we go. There it is. こういうことか。ダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダ。はい、これでこうでしょ。火きたー。きたきたきたきた。これだ。This is it. This is it. This is it. This is it. よし、来たー。
いや、じゃあかわいい、ありがとう。この子ね、まんじゅって申します。もう、まんじゅちゃんです。はい、まんじゅちゃんです。いつも尻尾振ってます。 はい。まんじゅちゃんって言います。よいしょ。Okay, okay, okay. Yoki, yoki, yoki.
Is it not just this guy's fingerprints? At least the middle looks similar, but not everything else looks same. Okay, it's probably not.
Okay, 違うみたいだね。Okay, okay, okay. 違う人やってみるから、ちょっと待って。ほいほいほい。はいはい、しずー。Welcome in, welcome in. Okay.
That was a fast one. Why is his fingerprints on here? These fingerprints, they...
Whose are these? Who? Is it someone I know?
It's Officer Marshall.
Huh? Officer Jake Marshall?
Marshall's fingerprints added to the finger record? Court record. That's gotta be a coincidence. He's not involved in the crime. Emma. This is decidedly different from Detective Gumshoe's print. The luminal reaction. The blood and the fingerprints are in the same place.
Oh. Oh.
So you have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on a wiped blood stain. Okay. But why would Officer Marshall... Looks like our investigation is finally turning up some results. I guess this is what you call decisive evidence.
I don't believe it.
Why does she like that guy so much? Oh, wait, we finished the chapter. Or the episode. Okay. じゃあ今日はここまでなのかな多分ね。2026 here. Okay. Oh my god. Oh wait, okay, so we have a new trial. The next trial is here. Okay. We're not gonna be doing that today though. Some girls are silly pups. Maybe. ちょっとね、こっちの画面に変わりますね。一旦ね。
よいしょ。Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of curious though. Who is the killer? Like they're going between like 3 or 4 people. So it makes me wonder, you know. Okay, let me exit out of this real quick. But I'm like really curious. ちょっとね、気になる。誰が犯人なのかちょっと気になりますね。Like I kind of want to know who it is, mainly because like it's going between several people. So you know how I said Marshall might be sus at first? That I went, wait, maybe he's a good guy. I don't think he is the criminal. In fact, I think the woman is a lot more suspicious than he is.
Maddie, thank you so much for the T170 for 27 months. How are you doing, Maddie?
Got this detective story then? Yeah, I feel like that boss man, the chief of police guy, I think he's extremely suspicious. I feel like he's trying to cover up for something.
Gio, hi, Gio. Welcome in.
I just wonder how many like investigations there's gonna be. I feel like there's gonna be quite a bit. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. But I feel like it has something to do with Gant. I feel like he might be the criminal for this case, because he's like hiding everything. Like, why is he hiding things? You know, help us with help us with everything. And he's like letting us in because everything is cleared, right? That's why なんか絶対あの人が変だと思うんだよな。I do feel like it's like suspicious that guy is hiding everything. なんか全部隠してるのがなんかすごく怪しい、めちゃめちゃ怪しい人だと思われます。
Yes.
But we'll end up seeing like who it is and everything later. Hopefully we figure out who it is. I think that'd be really cool. However, I do think it's still gonna be the chief of police.
Yeah, I don't know why though. Marshall has fingerprints. Maybe he got knocked out too, or something. Cause the other guy, what was his name? Meekies, something like that. He doesn't remember. So I assumed he got knocked out, hit on the head or something. Yeah, that's what I think. Shouldn't be withholding unless he's trying to teach a better detective or something like that. Yeah, that's what I think too. Thanks for stream pups. おやすみ Thank you. ありがとうございます。ではですね、今日はね、本当にここまでにしたいと思います。ちょっとね、暑くなってきたので、お部屋がね。But I'm surprised I was able to stream so long today. I'm happy that I was able to. Very, very happy about that. So we're gonna go ahead and head over to another friend's stream. Oh my god, wait, I see someone strumming. ちょっと待ってね。ちょっと待ってね。誰のところ行こうかな。I think I want to raid into our good friend here. ちょっと待ってね。I would have raided into Shinya, but he's not streaming anymore. He ended the stream early, so let's go to Charming stream. Let's go to Charming stream. ちょっと待ってね。I haven't seen him streaming in like years. Thanks for streaming, Popasu. Much love as always. See you Wednesday. Thank you so much. ありがとうございます。She had a stream broke because it was an internet issue. I see. That makes sense. I was like, man, they're not streaming. Where's my Shinya stream? I was like, he ended awfully early. なるほどね。But thank you so much for the week stream streak. 7 stream streak. ありがとうございます。Thank you so much. ありがとうございます。Thanks for stream pups. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. ありがとうございます。Right at the end. It's okay. It's okay. I stream really weird times. It's not your fault. It's me. I'm the problem. Don't you freaking worry. It's not your fault. Hi. Nothing can be your fault. Hope you know. ありがとう、パパさん。Thank you for coming by, though. I really appreciate it. ありがとうございます。Alright, let me see if anyone's live on YouTubers. Okay, there is a few people live on YouTube. We're gonna go raid into Rava for today, though, just because it's easier for me. So we're gonna raid out into Rava on YouTube, and then we're gonna raid out into Charming on Twitch. ちょっと待ってね。Perfect time for me? Oh, perfect. I'm glad to hear that. Okay. ちょっと待ってね。これでしょ Okay. Alrighty. But thank you all so much for joining today's stream. I really, really do love you guys and appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. 本当にありがとうございます。I'm gonna go ahead and put the socials. Please be sure to go check those other socials as well if you haven't yet. Other than that, I do have my raiders today. Thank you so much to Amika and Aqua. Thank you so much for the raids. I really, really do appreciate it. And I hope I could take care of your community well if you guys do listen to this final message. But thank you so much for choosing to raid into me. And these will be the raid messages for when we raid out into Charming. I'm going to go ahead and put this here for YouTube as well, so when we raid out, you guys can put that one in there as well. Have a good rest, puppies. Thank you so much. I will get some good rest. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. Wednesday we will be doing Valorant, if I remember correctly, so we'll have fun doing that. But thank you all so much for joining, and I shall see you guys on Wednesday. Have a good night. Sleep well, has your dreams. And oyasumi nasai. Have a good night, everyone. Sleep well, has your dreams. Good night, good night.